Hey, it's Frank from Best Friends. In this video, we're going to go over the introduction to the remote collar, how to turn it on, how to turn it off, how to charge it. All right. There's a charging port here. Okay, this is the Ecollar Technologies, but the dog show works identical. So these are the two companies we're going to talk about. There's a charging port here. This is a micro USB, and this is the round part. If you have the round charger, if you have the round remote for Ecollar Technologies, the 300 remote, there's a splitter that comes with it that charges both this and this at the same time. Otherwise, everything's included in your box. Same thing for the dog tray. Now to turn these on, there's a red dot here and a red dot here on the back of it. On the Ecollar Technologies, very often this is worn off, but there's a red dot here. That does not work, okay? It's a magnet that is here that makes this work. So we're gonna connect the dots to turn this on or off. All right, so I'm gonna turn it on real fast. Whoops, try to get that on camera. You see the green light there. I'm gonna turn it off real fast. And again, I'll turn it on one more time. There we go, it's on. Once that's on, then we have to turn this on. So this remote has 6 buttons and a dial. Right, this is technically a 2-dog remote, but this goes from 0 to 100. But to turn it on, there's a button right here. It's designed for your right hand. It's ergonomic, so these are the buttons you usually use. The hardest button to hit on and off is the one down by your thumb, on-off button. Press and hold for 2 to 3 seconds, and you see it pop on. Okay, that's how we charge it. That's how we turn them on and off. Okay, just like that. Now, the buttons are set a particular way. We use the momentary button for everything. So the system that we use, we call the tap system. It's a non-punishment technique where we get the dog to do something for us. So we're saying, hit the button to have them come, hit the button to have them sit. So this won't make sense yet to most people, but we can use the same level of stimulation to get the dog to get up on something, praise them, hit the button to get them back off, praise them, hit the button to get them back on, because we're not using punishment. We're using an annoyance, saying, hey, do something for me. So it gives your voice more meaning, and we create attention to command. This builds the dog confidence, builds the relationship between you and your dog, and also builds reliability under heavier and heavier distractions as we progress. You'll also see it work really, really quickly. So that's the basics of this. In order to make this work, the collar has to be on the dog approximately 2 fingers, okay? Maybe 3, but usually 2. These contacts must make contact. Ecollar Technologies comes with 2 sets of contacts in the same box. All right, so one you can see is the red one's a little bit longer than this one. This is the 1/2-inch contacts right here, and these are the 3/4-inch contacts. The 3/4-inch contacts make better connections for dogs like Golden Retrievers and German Shepherds and things like that. They do make, both Dogtra and Ecollar Technologies make 1-inch contacts for dogs that are very difficult to get through to, like physically get through their hair or their fur, like Huskies, sometimes Golden Retrievers, Great Pyrenees, things like that. So if you need real Mongo ones, then you just order them. They're like $7 or so, and they can order them separately. These things screw on and off real simply. Anyone has a question, but I mean, literally, the screws off, next one screw back on, real simple. So charging them, turning them on and off, system that we use, non-punishment technique, tap to do whatever they need. And last is choosing your collar. This is really important. There's 3 different level collars for both companies. The IQ, which is a little bit smaller, and the micro. So Dogtra has the IQ, and Ecollar Technologies has the micro. Those are for the little guys. They're a little bit smaller and they're a little bit less in intensity. They still go from 0 to 100, but when you turn it up, you have a greater band in there, so to speak. The medium collar, which most dogs are on, it's the 200 series for Dogtra, 200, 280, and then for Ecollar Technologies, a 300 or 900, the difference is the remote, but the collars are identical. And then last in Dogtra, 1900, and Ecollar Technologies, the 800 or the Boss. So those are for the real tough dogs. Sometimes you'll see Rotties on them, some like working line German Shepherds, Malinois. Those dogs often are stronger just because they don't even feel it at the lower levels because they're just tuned out. So the system that we're going to use, we call the tap system. If you're going to choose Leash-based training, there's a separate introductory video for that, okay? This is for dogs 4.5, 5 months and up. That's what this is for. This is not for 8-week-old or 10-week-old puppies. This is for dogs 4.5 and 5 months and up. It's our adolescent and adult program. And again, if you're choosing leash-based training, we have a completely different introductory video. And if you're choosing food-based training for puppies that are 8 or 10 weeks old, it's completely different. This is your future, but not where you are today. So again, here's your introduction. We'll see you either in the next video, or if you've scheduled our virtual training, we'll see you in the next private class with our virtual video training. All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks.